There has been a fresh blow to tens of thousands of Australians stranded overseas after Singapore announced it will ban flights from the UK. Live now to our political reporter Trudy McIntosh. Trudy, it's been so tough for so many Aussies trying to make the journey home, and this is going to make it pretty much impossible for a lot of them.
Yeah, much tougher than news people in the UK in particular woke up to today, that Singapore is adding itself to a long list of countries now banning flights from the United Kingdom after that mutated strain of COVID-19 was detected. Singapore has been one of those made transit hubs for the limited number of flights that there are, in fact, into Australia. The only other way in now, it looks like, is through transiting via the Middle East. Singapore, though, taking this decision, saying it was a precaution, not even allowing transit via their airport. We know the Australian government has made the decision that it's not banning flights from the United Kingdom, but we are now at the mercy of the other countries on the way, with not many, there's almost no direct flights at the moment. Qantas cancelling their direct flight from London all the way through to Perth. But yeah, for so many in the United Kingdom, such a difficult decision they now face, with flights on Singapore Airlines basically look like they're banned for the indefinite future. Marissa Ferrero and her husband and 2-year-old child had a flight booked for February, and now it's not clear what's going to happen.
Well, they have definitely been one of the most reliable airlines of, the bunch. But given these overnight developments that I woke up to this morning, it is looking doubtful at the moment, which there's thousands of us just absolutely in pieces because we don't know how we're going to get home.
Labor has been critical for months that the Prime Minister continues to say that it is up to the states when it comes to the number of Australians they're willing to put through the hotel quarantine scheme per week. Shadow Foreign Minister Penny Wong today saying that the Prime Minister can't be abdicating his responsibility, that they need to establish these quarantine facilities to get more of the tens of thousands of Australians who are stranded overseas back home.
And the reality is we have seen weaknesses in our quarantine system because Scott Morrison has abdicated responsibility. We closed our borders in March. We imposed caps on returned Australians in July. Labor said the longer we leave it, the greater the risk not only to those Australians stranded overseas but to Australians here. And yet still Scott Morrison is not acting.
The Prime Minister has continued to put pressure on the states to lift those quarantine caps. It's a call that also continues to be made by the New South Wales Premier. They currently take around 3,000 people a week into Sydney, but certainly it doesn't look like there's any movement from any other state premiers to lift their caps by a substantial amount, Ash.
Yeah, it doesn't look that way. Trudy McIntosh live in Canberra, thank you.